please don't wake me from this nightmare.
What's up, guys? It's the day after the show. I'm pretty much just tired, but I want to make this video because it really means a lot. I didn't know how a show would run until yesterday, basically. So let me tell you a little bit about the show. If you haven't been following me on my Snapchat, Facebook, or Instagram, be sure to follow Taekwon77. That's the name for all of them. But the show went awesome, man. I met so many awesome people. I was so stoked. Like, getting on that stage, man, it was the best feeling ever. I was the type of guy to not but really believe in something fully until it was actually all said and done. And I wasn't even nervous. Like, it was literally after I was told just to have fun, don't think about first place, by all these awesome competitors that have been doing this show for who knows how long. It really just made me just think, like, man, this isn't a competition. We're out here just competing against ourselves. Like, it was really awesome. Like, we weren't even making comparisons with other bodybuilders or physique models or misfit bikini. We weren't even doing all that. We were literally like, oh my God. Like, for all the people that were there multiple times, they're like, you look so much better than last year. You lost this much weight. I can definitely see your obliques this year. So it was very, very nice to have such a supportive group of people. And I just want to say thank you guys for all your support and all your effort on stage. It was really an amazing show, and I definitely want to do that again. I'm actually looking up for another show, mainly because, guys, once I was on that stage looking into the crowd, looking at the judges, it really just moved me, man. Like, it was, I don't know how to describe it. That feeling being on stage in front of all these people, just battling out with these other 7 or 6 grand people on stage, ready to go at any time, posing your butt off. Like, that was the hardest thing. I met the judges in the meeting on that Friday, and it gave me hell. Like, he was like, be prepared to hold these poses for S and S so amount of time. And although I did pose in practice so many times, I don't felt like I could have been prepared for all that posing that he put us through. But it was so awesome. I'm glad that I got to experience like a real competition. But those pros, though, like, I definitely saw a clear difference in level from amateur to pro. So I definitely know there's so much work I need to do. And I'm more determined than ever to do that work. I stepped on stage and I gave it 100%, guys. Like, I wasn't even thinking about how my poses looked. Like, it was just literally just having fun. I instantly was in the pose, and people were telling me, I heard them in the crowd, tighten up this, tighten up that, tighten up this, you looking good, you looking great. I had some people I didn't even know start cheering number 70. That was like my lucky number of the night, being number 70. So it was so awesome. And like I said, I met so many amazing people. One of the people that I met that I feel like has so much like inspiration within him, his name is Jarek. He was awesome guy. He's from Augusta. He's really awesome. And I actually want to share a message that he sent to me right after the show, after we both got done with the award ceremony and he had to hit the road. This guy is so awesome. The moment he left the show, we were inviting him to come to Green Truck, go to B&D's, He was like, sorry, man, I gotta go. I got church in the morning. So he was already getting ready for church. I really respect him. So I'm gonna read the last message he sent me. It really touched me. It really just made me feel like, man, like I can do what I can set my mind to just from hearing these words from someone else besides your mom or besides your best friend, your cousin, you know. But to hear from an outside source that you only met for 2 days is really, really nice. So, okay, I'm finna read it. He says, hey man, you inspire me too. I just want to say that God has marked you and he has big plans for you. I believe God is going to reveal more and more of what your purpose is for you and what your calling is. You got so many gifts and talents. He wants to stir them up. Let your passions drive you to your purpose. So keep on stirring up that good thing God has placed inside of you. That really hit home because, like I told you guys, I didn't have the best of like childhood. Like I was always small, never was picked on for the good basketball team. Still don't get picked on the basketball team. I really just suck at basketball. But it was the moment I read that text message, I was walking to B&D's because Green Trail was packed. I was walking to B&D's. I had to stop and like pause for a minute, man. It was very like moving to get a text message like that. I told him the exact same thing. I was like, man, you inspired me to work harder. The moment he took his shirt off, like it was a done deal. I was like, oh dang man, you win in this short division. You got this down pat. Like his peak week was phenomenal, man. He is going to do great in future competitions. And they actually have one in Augusta coming up. So I wish, if he ever sees this, I wish you the best of luck, man. You're going to do great. Just do exactly what you did this time and just kill it, man. But about the show itself as a whole, so amazing. Like, again, those people, so nice to talk to. Like, this isn't like in a competitive atmosphere where like you're to yourself preparing for, like, let's say for me, like if I was preparing for a wrestling match, of course, like I have some of those people that I'm really like close to, but I also have some of those people where, you know, just they give you that angry scowl, like don't come over here, I'm gonna slam you on your neck or some type of thing. But with this kind of atmosphere, it was more like, hey man, I saw you on stage. You're number 70, right? For your back post, I recommend you putting your hand on your hip. That'll make you look so much better and appeal more to the judges. And I was just like, what, you're like literally seconds going before me, and you stopped pumping up just because you saw me. So it was really awesome to get that kind of support. And to have the crowd on your side is even better. Like I had all my friends like Lee K, Jeremy, Tevin, Hannah, Ben, Josh, everybody, Jake, Allende, Mecca, all my good friends, they came out to support me. Either if it was for the first show or for the second part of the show, they were all there to give me a helping hand. And all these text messages that I kept getting were very inspirational. It was just so fun. Like I had numbers that I didn't even know calling me, because I have my number on my Group X board, and they were just like, hey Taquan, you're gonna do awesome. Do what you do. I was like, thank you, whoever you are. Like it was really great. And I had people add me on Facebook just to tell me, hey man, don't lose focus. We saw how you were in spin. We were there when you got really sick. You got this. Show them what you've been working for, man. And it was just so awesome. So you're probably wondering what place I got. I haven't told you guys yet, so I had to place right here. I got first place in my division. I don't know if you guys can see that well. I got first place in men's physique tall. Very competitive, really nice. Guys, we gave it all we got. We were strutting our stuff. I'm not even playing with you. I was glad that I was close to the end just so I could see how some of the guys were posing, because I felt like I was evolving on stage, to tell you the truth. The moment I saw like certain people hit a pose, I was like, oh God, man, I'm gonna make this last little tweak. Like, it was this one guy named Pete. I added him on Snapchat immediately, man. He's very cool. I didn't even know. I think he found the fountain of youth, man. He was like, once he told me his age, he's like 45. I was like, what? I couldn't believe that. But after I saw him go, his flow, his motivation, the way he walked, everything looked so nice. So I was like, man, I gotta have some good flow to mine. So I slowed down, really thought about my movements, and it never felt so good. Everybody, once I got on stage, I heard the crowd go like, "Whoa, that was crazy!" Like, it was so awesome. They gave me some more tips. They were like, "Man, your stage presence, your flow, it was so nice. I don't know who's gonna be able to top that." And it was just so awesome to hear that, man. It's just a great feeling. But the second part of the show, that's basically when we got our awards. But the second part of the show, we had the overall, like who's gonna get their pro card. So this is very important. So I was like, I need this pro card. I wasn't really stressing it, not because I was like, not because I knew my competition or anything, but basically again, because I want to have fun. Like I preached that to everybody yesterday. I'm like, they were like, "Hey man, you ready?" I'm like, "I'm just here to have fun, man. I did all the hard part." That's what everybody kept telling me, like, just have fun. You did everything else you had to do. So that's exactly what I did. So the guy that beat me, I'm sorry, I didn't get his name. He was probably the only guy I didn't really get to talk to, because he had two competitions. So he was like back and forth, back and forth. He was doing men's physique and he was doing light heavyweight bodybuilding. So he was like back and forth. Like the moment he got done with short physique, he changed for bodybuilding. The moment he got done with bodybuilding, he changed back to physique. So I know he was tired, man. So kudos to him, man. I want to say that. So again, we both stepped on stage. It felt so epic. It was just two people battling it out. And I didn't know it went down like that. I thought we both just got our pro card, you know? So I was just so stoked. I was just like, yeah, man, we both got our pro cards. We did it. And they was like, nah, man, we gotta go head and head. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Man, but overall, the crowd was split. We were hearing 70, 60, 70, 60. Let's go. The crowd was getting all riled up. The judges, I'm sure, I do not want to be in their position. They had us posing up there for a minute. I did start to shake. It got so bad, my legs were shaking. Like, I was like, man, I can't hold this run much longer. Please just tell me who won. And then the decision came in. Everybody got quiet. It was just so slow. And then he said those magic words. But unfortunately, they weren't for me. It was for the guy that I competed against. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. But his dad was a physique competitor as well. So that explains his amazing, like, overall appearance, man. That dude looked phenomenal on stage. So I just want to give a shout out to him. He was really looking good. So after the show, I asked like the judges, what could I improve on so I can get my pro card? They were like, man, your body, it looked amazing. The only thing was, I don't think you dehydrated good enough. So for the next show, just dehydrate a little bit more. So when I heard that, I was like, man, I lost because of dehydration. No, but it was really like a big eye opener that peak week is just as important. So I actually messed up on my peak week. The way I had this, the way I got it, the advice I got was just to start 7 days out. But for some reason, I guess it's because of the lack of carbs, like I was like, oh, Monday would be 7 days out for me. So I started like water loading and trying to dehydrate early in that week. And then like I started to panic. I was like, oh my God, I messed up. I should have did this Saturday. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut some of the water a little bit lower just so I can get it down a little bit faster. Next thing you know, stepped on stage. I mean, I look good. Don't get me wrong. I look, in my opinion, I look like fantastic. But because I was so like, I felt watery myself, if I want to be honest. I did feel watery. Because I felt like that, and because of how it looked, I ended up getting second overall. But again, I know now what I have to do. I know what I'm gonna work on. Definitely working on these shoulders of mine, and I'm working on my lats for my next show. Don't know when it's gonna be yet. I don't know if I'm gonna go on the bulk just because of how soon I want to go on the next show. I know for the next show I want to be a pro by the next time this year, so I can do the Iron Eagle Pro Physique. They're gonna add a pro physique to the competition this year, and I want to be in that. You know, just so I can get my, not even revenge, but just so I can get that rematch with them. Just like, hey man, I brought my A game this time. I'm ready. But Jarek had to go get some first, man. And let me tell you, that was a show, a treat to see. They both were going at it. And Jarek coach talked to the judges to see how like the scoring went between them two, because Jarek got second. And he literally lost by 1 point. So I was just like, oh my God. Like, it was so crazy of how it went. So I really wish I could have went against Jared, just because I met him and got to talk to him, and we got to share our ideals with not just us, but with everyone around us. It was like contagious disease. Like, started off with just us two, then it turned to 5, then it turned to 8, then it turned to like the whole crowd. We were just like all in one corner, just talking about how the nerves went away on stage, and it was just so awesome. I put up all my pictures on Facebook if you guys want to watch them. But yeah, guys, it was a treat. I have no other things to say about it, man. It just, I literally been talking for like, 17 minutes now? I don't know how to say, like, I really feel like this was a good thing, my good first step into what I want to do in life. So, I'm going to keep pursuing it. But for now, for these next 2 days, I'm going to binge eat my butt off. I went out to B&D's last night. I couldn't even eat my 2 burgers because I had like 7 slices of pizza right after the show. And when I was at B&D's, the wait was so long. I drank like 5 cups of water, 2 iced teas. So I was just like waterlogged to the max. Once I saw that burger, I was just like, oh God, this is going to hurt. I got half the burger down with a handful of fries. And as they know, I came home. Me and my friend Luke K, we both were just throwing up. He threw up downtown from eating that kind of food. And I woke up in the middle of the night after, I thought I was getting some good sleep too. I woke up just coughing, and I was like, oh God, it's coming. So I went to the bathroom and just let it all hang out. So, but I'm sorry I told you guys that, but just want to share everything with you. Gonna be eating a lot more now. Gonna try to get my weight back up. My show weight was 192.6. I'm gonna try to get up to at least 205. I started off at 215 last time. We'll try to get up to 205 while searching for competitions to go to. I don't want to be too high up in weight before I set on the competition, because it might be like a month out, and I don't want to be like, oh shit, I'm 235. I gotta lose this weight fast. So that's enough out of me, guys. It was just so awesome. Like, I don't know what else to say. It was just freaking awesome. Thanks for all your support. Thank you for everything you guys done for me. I just want to say, your dreams, follow them. Like, you don't want to have any what ifs in life. Take that step over that, that push yourself. Just push yourself. Take that last step that you need to take. It's all about faith. And you guys, if you got the work, if you got the determination, you can do it. I feel like I accomplished one of my first steps, and now it exploded. Like, I have so much more that I know I can do. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep going. It really is awesome, guys, just to step on that stage, hear those people just scream. It's just so awesome. I want to also give a shout out to Rodney for hosting such an awesome event, man. I can't wait for next year already. Well, that's gonna be enough of me. That's like 20 minutes of me just like rambling on and on about this competition. So guys, for my last line that I want to say, don't think about don't try to predict the future. If you want to predict the future, the best way to do that is to create it yourself. And to do that, guys, literally sit down, think about what you want to do in life, set those goals, and do them. Really just do them. Like, what's stopping you? Like, if you have a family, I can understand, but right now, most of us are young and dumb, full of energy, ready to go. So really, just do it. Have fun. Experience life. Do whatever you want it to do, man. Well, not whatever. Make sure it's legal. But guys, just do it. Just do it. I kid you not. Just do it. All right. That's gonna be enough of me. Remember, guys, stay lean, stay fit. This is gonna be the last video for my physique playlist. So you guys take it easy. Peace.
Yup, please don't wake me from this nightmare.